everyone, Michael Darkwolf here. So I am going to be playing a new game called Space Quest Son of Xenon. This game is created by a man named Boston, aka Leisure Suit Harry. His previous game was called Space Quest Decisions of the Elders. And this game is supposed to come in 20 years after Decision of the Elders. So, let's get started, shall we? Xenopolis, one of the most populated cities. Oh, you know what? I should do a Gary Owens thing. Let's see. Xenopolis, one of the most populated cities on the planet Xenon in the Earnon system. Located on the coast of the Chriscottian Sea, at the foot of the Mount Arreis, was founded by humanoid settlers over 200 years ago and is now inhabited by a highly developed multi-species society. It's another chilling event, too cold to be seasonal. Many Xenonian experts have claimed that the seasonal average have fallen drastically over the past few years, and this year could be the coldest recorded history. The authorities, in an attempt to prevent panic, have urged that the temperature fluctuations like this are within normal expectations, while many environmentalists perceive the lack of CO2 emissions to be to blame for the meteorological shifts. There are a few small pockets within the scientific community, however, that have come to a more ominous conclusion. The sun is dying. It is possible that if the population of Xenon adapts quickly, it will survive through the end of the century. However, if the global cooling accelerates, life on this planet will be wiped out within the decades. You are Roger Wilco, a young humanoid and true-born Xenonian. Not you. You. Yes, you. You are Roger, and couldn't care less about the global cooling. All that environmental nonsense seems trivial when compared to your technical challenges and responsibilities here at Xenoptech. Xenoptech is the number one rated tech development and implementation group in Xenopolis, and you are one of the most promising young engineers, as you have been gunning for a promotion. The team lead, you are once again working late. Hey Buzz, you addressed your colleague. When do you think the boss is going to make a decision about that promotion? You and I are the hardest working people, Look, man. Buzz McFly interjects gracefully, allowing you to remove your foot from your mouth. We both know you deserve to be promoted here, but apparently I know that the key to a promotion is networking, man. It's not what, it's who. Well, haha, you chuckle confidently. I think you're mistaken there, my friend. If that were how things work, wouldn't positions of political and economic prestige be held by power-hungry maniacs and psychopaths? I mean, wow. McFly responds, clearly stunned at the moment by your superior logic. You are more naive than a dayfly. Anyway, if you want to try to get this thing on your own merit, don't forget to fill out the aptitude test humanoid resources sent over this afternoon. Oh, that's right. Thanks, you reply. I'll get right on it. Alright. Okay. So, yeah, this seems to have similar graphics to Police Quest 2. So, that's cool. I do like the screen, the way the screen looks, all boxed in. So it's a different style than he used in the previous game. I wonder if I can increase the walking speed. Okay, that's cool. Let's save. That's usually my traditional save spot right there. I put start so that I know that's my main save game. And then if I get to a certain area, I'll save at that place. Like if I went to another planet, I would save at the beginning of that planet. So if I messed up somewhere, I could load from that previous position. So I'm probably not going to do a complete playthrough at the moment. So this is going to be more just me playing around. So let's take a look. This is McFly's green corkboard. Gary Owens. This is McFly's green corkboard featuring 2 wildly irrelevant notices. Okay. This device is a pill press. It condenses coffee, a brown powder imported from Terra 3, into a bitter little pill that employees can suck on when they need a pick-me-up. There's a small white sticker at the bottom side of the machine. Okay. Can I read? Oh. It's the serial number for the pill press. B56DF10A3. The number was cleverly printed in a hexadecimal for space-saving purposes. Okay. Since most data is stored electronically, a small filing cabinet suffices for both you and McFly. McFly loves this picture. It reminds him of his homeworld. This is McFly's computer. Rule number 1 in business, an upward curving graphic is always a good thing, unless it's tracking McFly's coffee pill consumption or larva count. This is your colleague, Buzz McFly. He has unbelievable reflexes and is one hell of a programmer. If the boss didn't blame Buzz for every bug in your team's code, he would have been promoted to CTO ages ago. It's McFly's desk. It's as clean as yours. It wasn't always, though. Your colleague used to be in the habit of leaving food on his desk until it began to rot, because, in his words, it tasted better. Luckily, you managed to instill the perfect amount of self-consciousness into him, and now he's shyly consuming a sandwich at lunch. Okay, so there's an interface in the middle of the booth. Your vintage whiteboard has yellowed with disuse over the years. This is a 4D printer. The 3 spatial dimensions plus smell. This is your all-in-one computer. This means that all components are installed into the frame of the display. Since you spend most of your working time in front of the computer, you insisted on an oversized display. Size does count, after all. Wow, that's weird. It's like transparent. I guess because it's not turned on. This is your desk. It keeps your all-in-one computer off the floor. There's nothing else on your desk, as you are a firm believer in the company's Clean Desk initiative. For your back health, they even took your chair. Wow. Yeah, I just noticed there's no chairs here. That sucks. The plant gives the office the higher up describe as an acceptable degree of nature-based inspiration. You're so lucky to be working for such a forward-thinking global conglomerate. Of course, it's made of plastic. We're still civilized. The lovely view of Xenopolis skyline, you wish you were seeing it from your bed at home. Yeah, that sounds very Roger. Okay, so I think we looked at everything, right? Alright, yeah, we looked at everything. Alright, let's talk to Buzz. Don't keep him from work. His 500 kids are waiting for him to come home. Okay, can I talk to myself? Talking to yourself won't help here, although you do find you make a lot of good points. Okay. Well, can we do anything with this? You don't care for the bitter taste of coffee. You once thought about brewing it into a hot beverage and adding milk and sugar, but it seems a horrible, insufficient process. Alright. Oh, look, I can open that. Since most data is stored electronically, the file cabinet is almost empty. One of the two drawers, you find a note in your boss's handwriting with the title, My Best Quotes. Reading further, you find what appears to be a joke. On my 48th birthday, I told my guests I was 30, and it wasn't a lie. Well, that was a terrible joke. Maybe it was a riddle. But in the system, and what system is 30 equal to 48? Okay. Okay, in one of the drawers you find... Reading further, you find it appears to be a joke. Oh, it's the same thing. Okay. I guess that's unimportant. Okay, so let's see. Touchscreens are outdated. These days, people enter their computer commands verbally, which is very convenient, except for that they cause most companies to move away from their open-air office models. Yeah, that's not a really good thing, because if you're in the same room and you're talking onto your computer and somebody else is talking, won't that interfere with, I don't know. That sounds like it would probably interfere. Anyway. And you know what? Having my, this, new, way of, graphic gameplay is actually convenient because now I can have my, this is like the first time using my webcam in an actual video. So having my, webcam displayed in the corner, it looks like it wouldn't interfere with it on the bottom. I didn't want to put it on the top because you got this interface. So obviously here's the standard interface. I'll look at this before I progress. So you got the walking interface, obviously. You got the examine interface. You got the touch or pickup interface. You have the speech interface. You have an inventory. It is your skin-colored wristband. The chip embedded in the wristband stores destination codes for the pipe transport system. Okay, that sounds important. This is where your inventory item would appear in this box here. You got your save and load screen. You got your settings. Save, load, restart, quit, resume, and I guess default is changing everything. I'm gonna turn up the speed. I don't think that's gonna affect anything. Yeah, it doesn't make it that faster. And of course, exits, which I'm not ready to do yet. Alright, so let's see. You need to tell the interface where you want to... Okay, I keep forgetting it's a talking thing. So let's check out the computer. You open the survey from HR. There are typical questions, testing things like engineering, expertise, circuit design, and willingness. You blindly follow orders. There's also a couple of bonus questions like, how would you describe your ideal life partner? These are obvious violations of privacy, but you are too tired to mind. After a few minutes, you're done. I think I'm done for the day, you say to McFly. I think I'm buzzing off too, McFly answers. After you, pal. Courtesy, you allow your colleague to use the pipe transport first. Thanks, Raj. McFly commands the pipe transport to send him home. See you tomorrow. Was that flickering, you ask yourself? What was that flickering, you ask yourself? Sorry, I didn't have the headphones in to hear the sound effects because they hurt my ears. You shrug it off since we all know technology is flawless. Okay, so... Can I... Oh, what does that say? It's late. Just walk over to the pipe transport and go home. Oh, okay, I gotta... In case you want to use the transport, you need to enter the booth and address the interface in its middle. Okay, I guess I had to move out of the way and... Okay, here we go. You address the interface in your pipe transport booth. My place. Nothing happens. My place, you repeat. Still nothing. You remember that the power surge that occurred right after Miss Fly realized the power of the transport system must be dead. And that's what you get for politeness. It's going to be a long night unless you find a way to restore the power to the transport system. It's time to expand your horizons. Bring this transportation system back online and get some bed rest. Okay, before I explore there, maybe I could use the coffee thing. Okay. Oh wait, what about this thing? Can I... If you want to use the 4D printer, you must upload a model file. Okay. How do I do that? Do I talk to it? The printer can only accept 2D model codes. Okay. So what's this? It's a Shoal, the cleaning droid. She is parked in her charging station. However, it appears the charging station is not currently powered. Yeah, sorry if I'm butchering this, these names and words. I am not good at pronunciation. Joel, like most women, would prefer to be talked to rather than probed. Okay. Cho's battery is completely dead. She's unable to respond to you. Okay. What's this? It's Astro Kitten, the classic arcade game. It's in power saving mode. Obviously, it's supposed to be a Astro Chicken reference. The company didn't put this here just for free entertainment. Insert a coin if you want to play. I don't have any coins. Alright, can I take the mop? You chuckle at the idea of doing janitorial work. Yeah, God forbid, right? Relieved, you notice the familiar hum of the IT equipment in, or is it IT, in the data center. It's being kept running by the uninterruptible power supply. Alright. You hear a crackle beneath your feet. One of the tiles raised floor could no longer withstand the permanent weight load. You hear... Right before you start to laugh about your little mishap, you finally feel the stinging pain in your legs. The sharp edges of the broken tile pierce through your flesh. You are unable to free yourself and die a slow, agonizing death. Too bad there's nobody to collect your precious vital juices. Aw, man. Okay, I gotta do this again. How did I blow this so bad? Alright, let's do this again. You know, it's kind of funny that... Yeah, let me turn that out. I'm going to save again. It's kind of fun. Okay, I guess this is one of those games where there's a lot of deaths. So that means that I'm going to have to save my game very frequently. Oh, right. I have to do this first. Okay, I'm gonna go in there later. The door won't budge, won't open for you, which is fine. It's the sales department, and you know how those guys get. Okay, can I go up the elevator? The elevator is out of service. Oh my god. Unfortunately, you can't get the coin out of the coin slot. What's this? This is the cover of the switch cabinet, okay? Oh! What do we have here? It's the switch cabinet for the uninterruptible power supply. One circuit is live, while the other two are not. Alright, I'm gonna save because I happen to know that some of these things usually are live and will give me a short circuit if I touch it. So let's see. The socket is empty. You reach into the cabinet and... Too much power spoils the character. A shocking experience. Okay, see, this is why I didn't do that. You reach into the switch. Okay. Unfortunately, nothing happened. Circuit 2 is dead. Okay. Okay. Let's see what this sign says. The sign in the switch cabinet says there are 3 electric circuits that can be powered by an uninterruptible power supply. Circuit 1 is lighting, and data center. Personal computers, lighting, doors, and electronic entertainment. Circuit 2 is elevators and charging stations. Circuit 3, pipe transport station. Okay. Unfortunately, I can't mess with the other two because if I do, I'm gonna get... I can't mess with this thing because I can't touch it. Now, normally, because my dad used to be an electrician, normally you would shut off the main power system before you start filling with the circuitry. Unfortunately, I don't see an off switch, so I'm just gonna have to leave it alone for now. Alright, let's go in this room again. Alright. I'll just put data room. And then I'll save onto this. Alright, so let's see what we got here. What's this? The data stored here is valuable, which is why this data center is fitted with an automatic fire suspension system, which can also be controlled manually. This is a data center console. The red blinking light speaks for itself. Xenopolis has been hacked. That doesn't sound good. From here you cannot decipher a single word. Oh, okay, so let's see. That should be the sprinkler system. Data stored here is valuable, which is this data center is fitted with an automatic fire suspension system, which can also be controlled manually. Okay. This button is used to switch the fire extinguishing system manually. Alright, let's do that. Why not? Activating the fire extinguishing system ought to be fun. You press the button and are rewarded with an ear-splitting siren. I can take that, you think. It's for a practical joke, after all. But the joke is on you. You hear a hissing sound, and then... the kingdom of a gas mask. This gaseous extinguishing system is a multi-talent. It can even extinguish your life. Okay. Well, I guess I have no choice but to walk across here. Alright. You hear a crack beneath your feet. One of the tiles of the raised floor can no longer withstand the permanent weight load. Alright. Well, I'm not carrying any inventory, so I don't know what to do to get past this. At least I can read this now. This is the registry of the data center. It lists all 16 racks and their hosted systems. Rack 1, Consumer Relationship Management. Rack 2 and 3, Messaging. Rack 4, Free. Rack 5 to 8, Storage File Service. Rack 9 and A, Network. B to D, Security. Rack E and F, Earnon Web Saver. And finally, Rack 10, Miscellaneous. The racks are filled with delicate hardware, thus the door is locked. Okay. Alright, let's see. You check the security logs. To your dismay, the red blinking light indicates that there have been not one, but 2 security incidents. First, the message system has been hacked. You can't tell what was sent, but it couldn't be a major issue. All Xenopop staffs are trained to recognize fraud messages. The second attack was to the main power system. This must be a kid messing around. You decide any hacker worth a Lebanon sodium mineral would know we have an uninterruptible power supply for the data center. But despite being ineffective overall, the attack forces you to pull out all the stops and get home. What? Yeah, I know they're... What am I gonna do? I can't get... If I walk across that, that's gonna break. You kneel down and carefully reach into the hole that is reachable from your current position. From this angle, there's nothing within your reach. Okay. Can I use this? Come on. Aw, man, that was a good idea. I don't want to save my game. Oh, the data center registry says that Rack 4 is empty. It should therefore be unlocked. The door to Rack 4 clicks open, and you have always wanted to hide inside a rack, so... Well, the fun is limited, very limited. You cannot even turn around. At least you find out that the back side of the rack opens as well. You exit through the rear of the rack and decide it's the best and only do that the one time. Oh, okay. Oh, that's a cute little sound effect. Alright. So... Alright, I guess I'll save. I have the data room. Can I reach it from this end? You kneel down and quickly reach into the hole that is reachable from your current position. You fumble around in crawl space below the floor until your fingers feel something. It's a piece of power cord which you eagerly stuff into your pocket. secretly hoping you won't be mugged by rats one day. That's a Space Quest 3 reference right there. Which is actually one of my favorite Space Quest games. So let's take a look. It's a short piece of wire striped on both ends. Oh, stripped on both ends. Okay. The door is a mind reader. You can tell you desire to leave the room, or else it's equipped with a motion sensor. Okay. So this won't do any... Oh, why did I do that? No! Alright. Let's see. The cable might help you power up the charging station, but not in this direct way. Okay, well, at least it's letting me know that this is probably what I'm supposed to do. The tree runs, and the bypass is not an option. Circuit 3 runs on a different kind of current. A bypass is not an option. You need an additional device between circuit 1 and 3. Ah. You connect one end of the cable and plug to the plug of circuit 2. You connect the other end of the cable to the plug of the UPS. Well done, Roger. Without being electrocuted, you have energized circuit 2. The elevator to your boss's office and Charles' charging station are now powered. Awesome! And you could see her little laser eye blinking. Sorry, that just would have been clever if they had that in there. You know, from the original Space Quest. Anyway, so let's take a look at her. This is Charles, the cleaning droid. She is parked in her charging... Okay. Hey, Charles. What's your status? You address the android pleasantly. Oh, darling, I'm so tired. Chloe responds doggedly. It's been hours on this charging station, but I am nearly drained. There must have been a power outage. There was a minor situation, but I got it fixed. You explain a brag. Oh, that's wonderful, dear. Charles beams as much as a robot built for cleaning can beam. I'll tell you what. The other day, I was doing my rounds and I found a loose buckazoid under McFly's desk. Please go and take it as a sign of my appreciation. Wow, a whole buckazoid. You poorly fake enthusiasm. You could use it, Charles continues, ignoring your disappointment, to play a game of Astro Kitten. The boss has a high score, and I overheard some of the boys in the sales talking about how the machine will spit out a prize to anyone who beats him for the top spot. So, what would I do with an arcade game prize? You wonder clearly, missing the cell android's point. Well, you've been gunning for this promotion for so long, showing some proficiency at something the boss values might give you a leg up over the other candidates. But now, if you excuse me, I need to recharge, Charles states abruptly, just before you're able to ask why she's so well informed about your career expectations. Okay, so I guess she's out. Alright, so we'll save again, and we got ourselves a... Wait. Oh, she just told me about the Buckazoid. Alright. It's too dark to see. You decide to pursue Charles' lead. You're searching the floor for something metallic. After a few seconds, you emerge, one Buckazoid and 1,000 fly hairs richer. Thanks, Charles. It's a Buckazoid coin you found under McFly's desk. Alright. Now, I've played Astro Chicken before, so I don't know if this is going to be similar. Alright, we'll save here. I'm an excessive saver. You know, as Aloe says, save early, save often. So, let's see. Inventory. Let's give it a shot. Look for the oh. You insert your Buckazoid. 5 seconds later, all your Astro Kittens are floating dead in the asteroid field. What a waste of money. You're glad that nobody is watching. A weak performance like this isn't going to win you that top spot, which is, you could see on the high score screen, currently belongs to Ace. Is that your boss? Wait, what? Wait, was I supposed to do that? I got points for it, but... Don't bother her again. Jo is still exhausted, and she has already told you to look under McFly's desk so that you can challenge your boss's high score to Astro Kick. Does he have another one? You're certain that was the only coin under McFly's desk. You're pretty sure you haven't dropped anything under your desk. You know what? I'm gonna load. Just because I don't know if that's what I was supposed to do. Let's take the elevator. The elevator to your boss's office is code protected. The elevator to the boss's office is protected by a 4-digit decimal code. Without any personal information about your boss, you won't be able to break the code. So far, you haven't gathered any relevant information about your boss, and you really don't have time for guessing. You must be able to find personal information about your boss somewhere around here. Oh, is that it? Okay, so I do that first. Alright. Ace. Well, let's see. I guess it's like a rotary phone. Shit, I don't even remember. Or maybe, let's see. That would be A. C. Let me just... God. This is gonna be annoying. A-C-E. That's only 3 digits. Well, I don't know. I know this is early in the game, but I guess I'll end it here and I'll tinker with it a little bit. There is a walkthrough, but I kind of want to figure it out for myself unless I get like so horribly, screwed over. So anyway, that is Space Quest, a son of Xenon, fan-made game. Thank you, Boston, for creating these wonderful games. I look forward to playing more, but I don't want to waste so much time on trying to figure it out, on one little puzzle. So I'll get it. I have to say I like it. It's going to take me a while. I really did like the first one. I enjoyed it. So it'll take me some time. I'm also kind of new to using this recording. This is the first time using my Bandicam recording, and this is the first time doing the webcam screen. So this was also kind of a test for me to do this. So thank you very much, and I will see you next time. Later, all.